When is the RBA interest rate decision and how could it affect AUD USD? http ntv4x.com News ID B186991 minutes ago by Anil Panchal. With the recent pessimism concerning the coronavirus COVID-19 outbreak in Victoria, the Reserve Bank of Australiaâ's RBA monetary policy decision, at 0430 GMT on Tuesday, become the key for the AUD USD traders. While the Aussie Central Bank has already shown the intention to keep the interest rates near the record low of 0.25%, no major forecasts are supporting an increase in the quantitative easing QE. Though, the recent recovery in Aussie economics confronts the pandemic woes at home to probably push Governor Philip Lowe and the company to strike a dovish tone. Analysts at Westpac provide key details of the RBA's fight against the virus and probable outcome. No change in the stance of policy is expected at the August RBA meeting. A full discussion of the outlook and risks will follow on Friday as the RBA releases its latest statement on monetary policy. Recent RBA commentary has indicated skepticism over policy options such as negative interest rates and FX intervention. But Australia's deteriorating economic outlook means the topic needs to be addressed. TD Securities, on the other hand, expect no major surprises from the event. RBA board meeting should have the target cash rate remaining at 0.25%. The minutes of the July meeting and the Governor's speech released on July 21 indicated the door is shut to further policy easing, the minutes concluding there is NBSPA no need to adjust the package of policy measures in Australia in the current environment. NBSP otherwise, on Tuesday the market will look to get a flavour of the bank's latest set of forecasts for GDP, CPI and unemployment that will be published on Friday. How could the RBA decision affect AUD USD? AUD USD picks up the bids near 0.7125 by the press time of early Tuesday's Asian session. In doing so, the Aussie pair snaps the previous two-day losing streak. The reason could be traced from the latest swing in the risk tone as well as upbeat data concerning Australia's retail sales. Even so, the bulls are cautious amid the latest recovery in the US dollar and strict lockdown conditions in Victoria. While the latest COVID-19 figures for the American and Australia both cite a bit of relief, the pandemic still looms over the respective economies and hurt the growth outlook. While the recent data have been price positive, odds of witnessing future weakness in the figures, due to the virus, cannot be ruled out. Should the policymakers convey this challenge, the AUD-USD pair may have to extend the last two-day declines. Alternatively, any optimism can add to the immediate gains but will be curtailed unless backed by the fading of the virus woes. Technically, an ascending trend line from May 22, currently around 0.7075 precedes the 0.706560 support zone, comprising June 10 high and July 24 low, to restrict the pair's near-term downside. Alternatively, bulls have to dominate past 0.7200 to regain market confidence. Key quotes: AUD-USD off 1-week low to regain 0.7100. Eyes RBA AUD-USD forecast at risk of losing further ground. RBA preview COVID running amok in Aussie Nat. No worries mate. AUD-USD rebound in Aussie exports fails to lift the AUD about the RBA interest rate decision. RBA interest rate decision is announced by the NBSP Reserve Bank of Australia. If the RBA is hawkish about the inflationary outlook of the economy and rises the interest rates, it is positive, or bullish, for the AUD. Likewise, if the RBA has a dovish view on the Australian economy and keeps the ongoing interest rate, or cuts the interest rate, it is seen as negative, or bearish. If you want to read real-time news, text messages to MT5 Expert Advisors page at https://m.me mt5.expert.advisors.